Hi, I'm on July. I have the #1 volleyball coaching website in the world, and I'm an NCAA champion from UCLA. I'm here with Casey Patterson. Casey Patterson is one of the best beach volleyball players in the world, and he just won the Grand Slam event with Jake Gibb in Shanghai for the FIVB.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about a product called Core Control that both he and I have used very successfully. And you know, personally, he's used it at far higher level, so we should hear about his experience using it. So Casey, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you've also used this machine and how it's helped you.
Yeah, this off season I've had a chance to have about 5 or 6 months to really specifically put a lot of time in the weight room.
Okay.
Working with a trainer with the USOC, he's hired to train us, and he's the best of the best. And he introduced this to us while working out in the gym. And we have about 3-hour sessions that we go.
Wait, so you have a 3-hour workout session?
Yeah, 45-minute warm up, which is harder than most people's workouts. Or we like to joke like it is, because he kills us, and we're like, dude, this is gnarly. And then we go for another 2 hours where we're doing explosive Olympic lifts, we're doing real heavy weights. And in between those sets, we've been using this for 1 to 2 minutes. And
now let me ask you, 3 hours seems like a lot. Is that because beach volleyball is such a tough sport? You're out on the beach, you play a tournament. Tell me, like, how difficult is it?
Yeah, it's actually, he's training us that way to prepare for tournaments where, you know, we're playing all day long, match after match, with maybe 30 minutes in between a match. And he's training us in a way that when we go into these tournaments, it's too easy, you know? It's nothing like our weight room session, so that when we're out here, we're able to be as fresh as we can throughout the day, and it's actually been huge for us deep in.
So for all of you other athletes, don't laugh at us beach volleyball players. It's harder than you think, jumping up and down in the sand all day long. Okay, so tell us about your weight room session. So you go for 3 hours, you do your 45 minutes, and you start getting into your sets, and you guys have been, now you've been doing different parts. You've been doing hardcore, you've been building strength. Tell me about that, and then how you're using it.
Yeah, we've went through a lot of stages where we're building as much mass as possible, going as heavy as we can, for as many reps as we can, for about 8 to 10 reps. Then we go through a strength phase where we're, you know, a little bit more explosive, a little bit less reps, but we're building strength. And now we're in an explosive phase where we're doing a lot of Olympic lifts as fast as possible. And we've noticed a big change because we've been able to use this in between all of those sets. And so let's say we have 8 sets of, you know, front squat, along with, you know, a hang clean right after each other. We're able to use this about halfway through for about 2 minutes, and that last 4 sets is like we started. It's the same as the first 4.
Okay, so you're saying you're doing 8 sets, alternating between front squat and hang clean, okay, which obviously all you pro athletes or top level athletes understand. And so on your 5th, when you're done with your 4th set and you're done, you're tired, okay, you then use this machine for only 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, you just plop it on.
Throw it on real quick right there next to the platform. We throw it on, and then as soon as we're done, jump back in and go.
Okay, so there's no in between. It's not something that you're going to have to wait a long time. You're going to get those results right away. So quick and easy to put on.
Absolutely.
And then you guys go for another 4 sets.
4 sets,
but 4 sets of 2, so really 8 sets.
Yeah. We go, those last 4, they get even heavier, and so we're able to recover with this and then go right into it, and our body feels like, you know, it's that first or second set to the point where we can really get into, you know, hopefully getting close to our max as possible and really breaking through that plateau where, you know, a lot of athletes find themselves hitting.
And the power is because you can push through and you aren't getting that lactic acid buildup.
Yes, absolutely.
Powerful stuff. Now, how many times did you use it in a 3-hour workout?
I would say 3 to 4 times.
Okay, for 2 minutes each. That's pretty quick. 8 minutes done.
8 minutes throughout that 3-hour workout, and that's all.
And you and your partner each have one, and you just go.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty cool. Now, the interesting thing is, now I know you guys in the NFL, you guys have seen some of this. You guys see the guys running in and out on the sidelines. But what was more amazing for me is how he's using it off the workout or off the beach. Okay, so tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, with how grueling those days are, you know, 3 hours at the beach, then we go have lunch, then we go train for 3 hours in the gym. It's a long day for us, and along with having 2 kids, 2 boys, it's tough. And I think sleep is such a huge part of your recovery process.
Yeah.
And that's where I started actually using it 10 minutes before I went to bed, and I've had the greatest sleep, you know, of my life. I feel like I'm a young teenager again. I'm able to sleep deeper, waking up refreshed and ready to go. And you know, that's actually been one of the biggest helps for me throughout this off season, is using it right before I sleep.
You know, the analogy I like to use for it, I think of it, it's kind of like your ice whirlpool.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know, I don't know if you guys know, if you had to just ice your hand, it wouldn't work. The power of this is that it's cold, plus it creates the vacuum. So it creates that internal suction and rotation of your blood, which is very, very important for the healing. I don't know, for me personally, I use it a little bit longer at night than just 10 minutes. I actually rotate on both limbs. And what was amazing for me is, like, when I lift legs, I'm not at the level he is. I'm trying to get back into it. But what was amazing for me is, you know, usually when you lift legs, you're very sore the second day.
Yeah.
Okay. I found I was sore the first day, and the second day I had already recovered. It's kind of like jumping in that ice whirlpool and being ready to go.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we've done that in college. I mean, we all jumped in the whirlpool after a big day.
Everyone knows it, but
yeah.
This doesn't suck as much, you know what? And it's not cold. It's just, it feels like a little bit wet on your hand. That's the best way for me to describe it.
Yeah.
Okay, during matches, how are you using it on the court during tournaments?
So during tournaments, we're playing matches back to back. I mean, if you are in the losers bracket, up to 6 matches in one day.
Wait, 6 matches. So how long is each match?
Each match is about an hour.
An hour, so 6 hours of jumping, moving on the beach in the hot sun, which is crazy.
Yeah, we've noticed that using it in between matches, sometimes almost in between sets. You play a best of 3. Let's say you win the first. We throw it on in the timeout, the 6-minute timeout in between the sets. We throw it on for 2 minutes each. And it's almost unfair because it's like we're fresh as a daisy all throughout the day.
Well, that and your 3-hour workout.
Yeah.
Okay, so some really good stuff. So make sure, if you want more information, check it all out at Core Control. There's also a lot of scientific research. This product was developed by some Stanford scientists to help soldiers in the battlefield. So really interesting stuff. Okay, more information, go to corecontrol.com.